Chargers, pick number 13. What do you got, Mike?
Boom, got you right here. I watched a lot of Chargers games. Unfortunately, we don't have a team out here in San Diego. It'd be cool if we did, but we don't. They also do, though. They play a fair amount of Chargers games out here, so I was able to watch them. And that offensive line is a joke. Mike Pouncey was kind of held down the fort for a long time, 10-year vet, probably the best to ever do it for the Chargers. But they need help more now more than ever. Justin Herbert, as mobile and as shifty as he can be, he needs time to develop plays. Sometimes, you can't dump it off to Eckler on every single play. Mike Williams needs time to get open. Keenan Allen can't get open. Justin Herbert gets rid of it pretty quick, but it's mainly because he has to. They definitely need some help on the offensive line. All they have right now, I think, is Balaga and Trey Pipkins tackle. So I had them taking Christian Darrisaw, tackle out of Virginia Tech. I think that's gonna do wonders for them. Because you look at the Chargers and really, I mean, I think if they're able to fix their issues at offensive line and at corner, then the Chargers are scary. That offense with Keenan Allen, Mike Williams, Austin Eckler, obviously Justin Herbert, Joshua Kelly could turn into something. They just signed Jared Cook. I know that he's in his mid-50s, but he probably still has a few more games left in him. So I think that the Chargers could really do something good here. But I think it's going to start with that offensive line.
I looked at linebacker for them, or I looked at a lot of defensive holes that it seems they've got a lot of good names, but they didn't do it last year. I really hope Derwin James can put a whole season together. I think that would be very beneficial to that defense. Bosa as well. I mean, he's just missed some time before, but I went left tackle as well, but for whatever reason, I'm going SLATER there to the Chargers. You have Darrisaw. I have Darrisaw actually going very next pick, so could be Darrisaw, could be SLATER, but I as well. I looked at Brian Balaga. He was entering his age 33 season, so I have a tackle going there as well. Germs, who you got going to Los Angeles Chargers?
I really like your picks. I think that's a big necessity for them. Unfortunately, both those guys are taken on my list. So I went with Zaven Collins, which is another I guess I'll ask you, Mike, can you name any of the Chargers linebackers? Because I can't.
I'm gonna have to get back to you on that one, Germs.
Right.
I would have sent you.
So I'm going Zaven Collins. I think this guy is gonna.
I could have said Joey Bosa is the outside linebacker. Does that count? Do I still get my prize?
Yeah, man. I think Zaven Collins is. I think he's gonna be a gem, man. I think he's freaking huge, like 315 pounds, and just fast. He's just explosive. He's the playmaker. I low key got a man crush on the guy, man. He's amazing. I watched his highlights, and dude, he's a dog. And I think to me, he's the best player available in that position, in that spot, 13th pick. One thing that I did dig up on him, he was in high school. He was a former. He's a quarterback, played quarterback and safety, so he definitely understands the game. He's a smart guy. He had a 4.0 GPA in high school. He was valedictorian, so he puts in the work. So I think he's going to be a gem, and I think Chargers could steal the show with him. Man, they stole the show with Herbert last year. I think they could steal the draft with Zaven Collins this year.
That's a good pick. I like that.
I like that a lot.